Lawyers, what were your "this guy isn't winning" cases? In traffic court waiting for my turn, a guy is called. He stands up and is dressed and looks respectable. Business suit, clean, hair-combed, suitcase. Would have guessed he was a lawyer if he was sitting ahead of the bar. He stands up and says out loud, "Well, I have a driver's license with that name on it, but as it's in capitals you can see that's the name of a corporation, Your Honor." The justice on the bench did his best to be reasonable with this guy, but the guy immediately starts a speech about how the system is corrupt and there needs to be changes. He would go on about that several times in the next while. This first time, the justice says, "That's not what we are here to discuss today. We're here for a speeding ticket. And if defendant's name doesn't present himself in front of this bar, I'm ruling a conviction in absence." So the defendant hustles in front of the bar, officially presenting himself for the case. Behind the bar is gallery only, and proceeds to start an indignant series of acid-born arguments that were so bizarre as to verge on schizophrenia. Highlights were trying to invoke papal law, to which the justice responds, "Papal law? This isn't Rome, that doesn't apply here." Defendant tries to quote Admiralty law, which perplexes the justice as, "Where do you get Admiralty law? This is Alberta. This is the most landlocked province in the country. Where do you get Admiralty law?" The defendant replies, straight-faced and serious, "Well, there used to be a fountain in the basement, sir." Multiple times the justice tries to steer him back on track, and the guy keeps responding, "Well, I did it, but that's not the point." So after a bailiff has been called to keep an eye on this thing, the justice on the bench finally says, "Okay, fine, you've said you've done it multiple times before, and I'll accept that as a guilty plea." The justice hands out a fine and 30 days to pay, then moves to the next case.